Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Sarah and I have another Project Pan collab intro for you today. This one is super exciting because it's called Throwback 30. It takes 30 of the PANtastic ladies collabs that we've done in the past, and you choose a prompt from each of the projects, and those are what you put into this project. So obviously this is a massive project. It is going to be for a full year. The start date is May 16th of 2019, and we'll take it all the way through May 16th of 2020. Oh, and the creator of this was Jessica, so we've got a lot to work through. Let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be working off of my iPad because I cannot remember all of the prompts for these or why I chose them. So the first prompt is from the project 12 Days of Christmas, and this was the Christmas project that we did for 2017. That was actually right when I was joining the PANtastic ladies, and so I didn't participate in that particular project, but the idea was you were to choose one product for each of the 12 days of Christmas. So like 9 Lords a Leaping, 8 Ladies Dancing, Partridge in a Pear Tree. What I chose was for 5 golden rings, and obviously you can see the gold on the packaging here, right here. This is Grace and Stella is the brand name, and they are eye masks. And so when you see these eye masks, I thought it was super clever because the prompt is 5 golden rings, and you actually have a ring of gold around your eye. So my plan is to finish off all of these. There are 8 sets in this box, so I realize that's very lofty for someone like me who sucks at skincare, but that's the goal. Next, we have 50 Shades of Panning, and in the words of Jessica, this was a risque project. I did not participate in this one either. I've never read any of the books. I've never seen any of the 50 Shades movies, but I do know the idea behind them. So taking another page out of Jessica's book, I have chosen the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in the shade Perversion. I did forget to mention that the majority of these items are going to be brand new, and I will let you know if I'm choosing something that does have some use on it. The next prompt that we have is 7 Deadly Pans, and for that I have chosen the Benefit Gimme Brow. So I chose this because one of the 7 deadly sins is greed. So, you know, gimme, gimme, gimme. So Gimme Brow. This one is brand new, but obviously just a small size. Next, we have the hashtag Let's Get Naked, and that was our Pan That palette for 2018. I did participate in that one, and I thought what better to use for a naked project than a Sephora liner that's called Nothing But Nude. So this one will be going in this project. Next, we have the prompt A to Z, and for that, it's one that we did in 2018 and in 2019. I haven't gotten up the courage to participate in that yet, but essentially you just choose an item for every letter of the alphabet. I thought, why not just start with A? So I am using the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes liner. And this one is also brand new and also a deluxe size. So I don't think I will have a problem working through that one. The next prompt is Birthstone Beauty. So you're gonna see another liner. I figure we've got a year to work through these. Surely I can work through, you know, a couple of these liners in a year. So Birthstone Beauty, I have chosen the IBY Beauty eyeliner, and this is in the shade Navy Pearl. I'm not super familiar with this brand. I've never used anything from them. However, I did choose Navy Pearl because my birthday is in September, so that is a sapphire as the birthstone. Next prompt is Budget Beauty, and so for that I have chosen a ColourPop item. I thought that was very appropriate. This is the Super Shock Cheek product, and this is in the shade Lunch Money. So hopefully you can see that this is brand new. I have not used it yet, haven't even swatched it. Next, we have Cupid's Bow. This is one that just wrapped up. This was our Valentine's project for this year, and the idea was that we were to choose items that remind us of love. So this product I'm putting back in for this prompt. This is the Golden Apple New York Pocket Back from Bath & Body Works. This one I did have just the smallest amount of use on. I didn't get to finish it in that project, but the reason I put this in for a love-themed project is because it is named after New York, a city that my husband and I dearly love, and it's actually where we spent a portion of our honeymoon. Moving on, guys, the next prompt is Destination Pan. And for this particular project, I didn't participate. Again, a lot of these I just haven't had a chance to participate in. I've been a PANtastic lady for about a year and a half now, but I can't do every project every year. So a lot of these are brand new to me, and that's another reason why I really wanted to jump in on this one. Destination Pan was, I think, last summer in 2018, and you were to either choose an item you bought on vacation or something that was like vacation themed or destination themed. I thought it was very appropriate that my shade in my NARS foundation is Fiji, a place I would very much like to visit. It's not laying, you know, it's not kind of settling down, so I can't mark it right now. I will be sure to mark this for you. You do know, you've seen this in a couple of weekly makeup baskets, so you know I do have some use on that one. That one is not brand new. Next, we have the Disney animated films, and one of my just classic favorite animated films is Beauty and the Beast. That is the first movie that I remember watching with my dad when I was very young. And I don't know, I just love it. It's like very nostalgic and emotional for me. And kind of the underlying color theme that I remember throughout Beauty and the Beast is rich purples and golds. And I was looking for a purple and gold item in my collection, and the closest I could find was purple and silver. And this is actually the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Hopefully you can see there the tape is still intact. I have not used it yet, but like I said, this is a big color theme for me in Beauty and the Beast. Mrs. Potts, her little cap was purple and gold. Part of the Beast's cloak was purple and blue, I think, or something like that. Anyways, I love purple, so I was looking for any reason to use purple, and so this is for Beauty and the Beast. The next Disney film was the next Disney prompt was Disney Princess. And for that, I didn't choose Belle, although you may think that was where I was headed. I actually chose Jasmine, and her color was turquoise. And for that, I have chosen this Moroccan Oil Dry Texture Spray. I've never used this before. I don't even know if I've ever used a texture spray, so this will probably be a learning curve for me, as most things hair related are, but we'll see how it turns out. Next, we have Drop 10 Before Summer. So this is the summer theme. We were to choose a product that's summer themed, and the other component to this was that we were to possibly have a goal of losing 10 pounds. I'm not making that my goal, but I will choose a summer themed product. And for that, I am choosing the Kula Sport SPF 50. And this is another one that is brand new. It is a full size. In fact, I just took it out of the packaging earlier. I like Kula brand. I have never used just a straight SPF by them. So I have a feeling the baby and I will be out in the sun some this summer. So I will definitely remember to use my SPF. Next, we have Every Day is a Holiday. So the product that I have chosen is this Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener in the shade Stella. And you can see that Stella is this beautiful champagne color. And so what do we think of when we think of champagne? But of course, New Year's Eve. So that is the holiday I have chosen for Every Day is a Holiday. Our next prompt is Fall for You. And this was a project that was for products that you had fallen in love with. For me, this is an easy one. It's gotta be Bite Beauty. And more specifically, this is a Bite Beauty Amuse-Bouche lipstick. This is a gorgeous red in Gazpacho. And that is actually not what I am wearing on my lips right now. I am wearing my very favorite red velvet, but as I mentioned the other day, I am very quickly getting to the end of my red velvet. So I wanted to go ahead and keep a red, you know, kind of in the rotation. And I thought what better way to do that than with another Bite product that I really love. So I will be using Gazpacho once the red velvet is finished off. Next, we have Fire and Ice. And for that, we were to choose something that was either the color of fire, which would be red, orange, or yellow, or the color of ice, which would be white. I think it was like gray or silver, or blue. And so I have chosen this red and white product. And this is a not your mother's Way to Grow leave-in conditioner. I think you guys can see, like probably in every single video, you can see these crazy flyaway hairs right here. This is what we call postpartum hair loss regrowth. I lost a lot of hair after the baby was born, and it's super common, but that means that in all of my videos I have like these crazy wispy things as it grows back and is totally unruly. So I thought, what better way to help that out than to put in this leave-in conditioner that also has a hair growth serum in it. I have used this a little bit. I don't even remember what project it was in, but you can see right here, hopefully right there, is my mark. So I've got about 2/3 of this left. Okay. The next prompt is Golden Girls. So this is one we actually just finished up a couple of weeks ago. And for that, I have chosen the prompt Golden. And my golden product is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is one that I've never actually used. I got this sample a while back, I think in a Sephora Play, and I never tried it. So I will be looking forward to using that one. I do have, this one is the Backlight Priming Filter, the purple one, the First Light I think is what it's called. I love it. I really, really love it under my NARS foundation. So I'm hopeful that I enjoy this one as well. Next, we have Harry Potter, and I am a Ravenclaw through and through. I am a book Ravenclaw, so blue and bronze, thank you very much. I did not have a blue and bronze product that I could find, but I did find something blue, and that is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I've not tried this yet, but I have heard lots of good things about this brand, so I will be letting you know what I think about that one. Next, we have Heavy Metals. This is another one that I did not have a chance to participate in the first time around, but we were to choose an item that either had a metal color or metal in the name. What I have chosen is the Beauty Basics Eye Crayon, and this is in the shade Sahara Gold. You can hopefully see that the plastic wrapping is still on the packaging. So this one is another one that is brand new. I will be hopefully using up the full pencil this year. Next, we have Justice League. And for Justice League, my character that I chose was Cyborg because I really wanted to use a silver product. You can see the cap on this is silver, and this is the Cover FX Translucent Light Setting Powder. Obviously, this is a deluxe size sample, but I only use these setting powders for just this area right under my eyes. And I just finished one off that was a little bit bigger than this, but it takes forever because you use the smallest amount and for the smallest area. So I will be using this for the character of Cyborg for Justice League. Next, we have Lip Service. And pretty much if you have watched any of my videos to this point, you know that while I absolutely love lip products, I kind of suck at panning them. So I am super hesitant to put this one in, but I'm just gonna do it. This is a Mary Kay Glossy Lip Oil, and it is in the shade Magenta Ray. So for lip service, you can pretty much use whatever you want. If it goes on or around the lips, it's a lip service item. So this one, this glossy lip oil, is what I will be using for lip service. Next we have Marvel Avengers. And for that, I have chosen the character of Black Panther. And for Black Panther, I have chosen this black item. This is the Butter London Double Decker Mascara. I am still finishing up my unique lash set, so that one's gonna be put on the back burner for a little while, but that is what I'll be using a little bit later down the road. Next, we have Mean Girls quotes. So for my quote, I chose, "On Wednesdays, we wear pink." Y'all, do you remember these from last year? This is the K&C Beauty Collagen Infused Lip Mask. Do you remember last summer how I tortured myself through using 2 of these? Well, this is the last one that I have, so it's just gotta go. So it's a good use of this prompt, and it's the last one, so I figure this is a one-use item. I can mark it off for this project. I can have another item for my empties, and I don't ever have to see these again. So there we go. That's what we're gonna use for Mean Girls. The next prompt is actually Movie Madness, and I'm using another Mean Girls quote. So here's the quote, and then you tell me if you guess the product. "Why are you so obsessed with me?" The prompt is supposed to be for an item that will not leave your collection, no matter how much you use it. How many of you guessed this freaking Too Faced lip injection in the shade Milkshake? I use this for all of Golden Girls. All of Golden Girls. I think that was like 7 months or 8 months or something. This is the tiniest little lip gloss, and I still couldn't use it up. So here is where I am. Hopefully you can see that little mark right there. Yeah, there we go. I think that focused it. So that's where I left off. So that's where I'm starting. And hopefully, I mean, I've got another year to use that tiny little bit of product. Who knows if I'll be able to make it through this time. I really hope so. The next item is, the next prompt was for panning games. So for panning games, we just chose at random out of, I chose out of a big grocery bag from Central Market. And so what I did for this prompt is I didn't actually choose this item. I had a bag full of just different makeup products, and I just stuck my hand in and grabbed one out because that's how we did it to choose our tributes for panning games. And what I came out with was this Sugar Plus Lemon Moisturizing Lip Buffer. This is by the brand Seraphine Botanicals, and I've never heard of this brand before, but sugar and lemon, I'm in. Next was the prompt Peeping Pan. So for this one, I believe this was also the project that they have changed the name to Go for the Goal. And so basically you just set a goal for a product and then you just work on it until you hit that goal. For this prompt, I have chosen the Studio Makeup Blush in the shade Sahara. This is brand new, and holy crap, it's hard to open this thing. Okay, here we go. This is brand new, and my goal on this is going to be to hit pan. Surely I can hit pan on a blush in a year. If it's like that Sephora one that's been just hanging on for like 2 years, I may never finish the thing, but surely I can hit pan on it in a year. Okay guys, just about finished up. I've got a handful of items left here. The first one is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. So this was our Christmas project pan for 2018, and I did participate in this one. This was a project where we chose you lined up your products with different Christmas songs. So the song that I chose for this was Oh Christmas Tree, and I am choosing to use the Sephora eyeliner in the shade Flashy Moss. So hopefully this is going to be one that I can work through pretty quickly. I have been using it for, I would say, about a month now, not super consistently, but probably 1 or 2 times a week. So I have no, I'm certain that in a year I can finish that one off. The next prompt that we have is rolling perfume roulette. So for my perfume for this project, I am going to be using the Clean Reserve Suede Ode. And this is obviously just a little, one of these little samples. This is such a beautiful scent. It's probably one that I'm not going to use until the fall. It is one of those woodsy, like, kind of smells like toasted marshmallows a little bit. Just beautiful. But I do have something in my drop 10 that's more like summery and beachy and fresh. So this one I'm gonna put on the back burner until the fall, but I have no doubt that I will be able to use that one up. Next we have Skin Is In, and again, you guys know I suck at skincare. So I'm sure you will be shocked to see that I am putting in a full-size cleanser. Not only that, one that is brand new. This is the Tula Probiotic Skincare. It's the Purifying Face Cleanser, and this is not a brand that I'm super familiar with. I believe I got this in a FabFitFun not too long ago. So, yeah, gotta wash my face, so I might as well put a cleanser in this project. Next, we have Throwing Shade. So for Throwing Shade, this is another one that I'm not participating in because I just don't have a whole ton of palettes, but the idea is to rotate through your palettes. And so what I am doing for this, according to Jessica's video, which I will try to remember to link down below so you can check hers out, but according to her video, you only had to use one shade in the palette and then you would be done for the whole project. I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. So this is the ColourPop palette in Element of Surprise. This is another one that I think I probably got in a BoxyCharm because like I said, I just don't go out and buy a ton of palettes. But what I am going to be doing is I am making it my goal to meet the criteria for this prompt is I'm gonna have to use every single shade in this palette at least once. Surely I can do that. There's 12 months in this project. There are 12 shades in this palette. If you see this shade here, which is called Subdue, which I think is hilarious. And then this shade right next to it is called Opulent, which is super cool. It's like a purple and blue shift. Clearly way out of my comfort zone. So I'm gonna push myself. I am really gonna try to use every shade in this palette. And once I have done that, then I will consider this goal to have been met for this particular prompt for this project. Okay guys, last one. This is the for the prompt Turn and Burn. So for Turn and Burn, you just choose products that you can move out of your collection really quickly. And for that, I'm choosing the Tarte Guard 30. Obviously, this is probably what, maybe 2 or 3 uses of sunscreen. It's a facial sunscreen, so that's why I say 2 or 3 uses. And there you go. I've never used it before, but I'm sure I won't have any problem using that up. And that's everything I have to share with you guys. I know this was crazy long. I talked too much, but I really wanted to, kind of explain my thought process behind choosing all of these items. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you are participating as well so I can be sure to check out your video too. I hope you will like this video, comment down below. Like I said, let me know if you're participating. If not, tell me one idea that you have for a PANtastic Ladies project that we should bring back. Again, I have no authority in the group. I'm just a member. I'm not an admin. I'm not anybody, but I'm always curious to find out what the favorite projects are. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye.